Zelenskyy says Ukraine has developed a long-range weapon, a day after a strike deep inside Russia.
Here's a summary of the article.
Sarah-Eve Pelletier's first year as Canada's Sport Integrity Commissioner showed her that her reach doesn't extend far enough. Federally funded sports bodies are among the 86 organizations now under the umbrella of the Office of the Sport Integrity Commissioner, which was established in June 2022 to administrate the Universal Code of Conduct to prevent and address maltreatment in sport.
This post received a score of 17,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Can't use Western weapons to hit Moscow. Never said anything about homemade. Good for them.
Taps forehead.
Rubs out Made in America stamp.
John Deere Ukrainian firmware hackers didn't have too much trouble taking it the remote kill switch off the HIMARS. Firmware lockouts keep honest people out, just like physical locks keep non-burglar out.
Physical locks keep burglars out though. Not because they care about the lock though. Most sane burglars won't break into a locked door because it draws attention. Usually from the noise required to break in. Locks aren't about keeping burglars out but making it too inconvenient to be worth breaking in.
I know you just typoed noise to noise, but I really like the image of a pair of burglars who only break into homes when nobody is home, because when they crack the lock, they get too overexcited and start high-fiving and shouting, "Noise."
Meanwhile, the neighbors are lying in bed when one of them turns to the other. "Hey, did you just hear that noise?"
From AP, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said Thursday his country has developed a weapon that hit a target 700 kilometers away, in an apparent reference to the previous day's strike on an airport in western Russia. Zelenskyy said on his Telegram channel the weapon was produced by Ukraine's Ministry of Strategic Industries but gave no other details. On Wednesday, a 4-hour wave of drones that Moscow blamed on Ukraine hit an airport near Russia's border with Estonia and Latvia, damaging 4 Il-76 military transport planes, according to local reports.
Interestingly, and, I suspect, not coincidentally, the Sumy Oblast is right on the border with Russia. It's held by Ukraine, and is about 600 kilometers from Moscow.
What would be coincidental about that?
I assume it's Ukraine's way of telling Russia, we have developed our own weapon that could strike at Moscow, without flat out saying it directly.
I hope that the way they tell Russia this is by fucking shit up in Moscow. Like the presidential palace. How symbolically awesome would that be?
It probably doesn't have the aim to be confidently used in Moscow. It'll be a bad look for Russian electronic jamming to send it right into a school or residential housing.
Never forget, Ukraine was a big-time player in the development of Soviet weapons and technology. They're not scrubs, they're an educated and innovative society that knows a thing about weapons.
And now have the added bonus of Western spec ops, intelligence, satellites. Weaponry, funding, training. Bad time to be Russia.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.